In 10 million simulations of the World Cup, how many would England win? 1. Well, not really, actually. About 800,000 times to be exact, but it doesn't quite feel like it. See, according to Opta, England have an 8% chance of winning the World Cup, only losing out to Spain with 9%, France and Argentina with 12%, and Brazil with a 16% chance of winning football's biggest prize. So if England want to lift that elusive World Cup trophy on the 18th of December, everything has to go right. Now, the statistics I've just given you clearly don't take into account the near impossibility of winning 2 World Cups in a row for France, the recent underperformances from South American teams in recent tournaments, and Spain's latest generation looking like an ugly offspring of their previous golden era. So surely this leaves a very tasty 8% hole of possibility for England to finally bring it home. Let me tell you everything that needs to go right so that the 3 Lions can become kings of the jungle once again. And first on that list of checkpoints on the road to success is beating Iran in our first game. Please. And it's the first quarter for England in the 2022 World Cup. England pushing Iran into their final third, as they should be. The first thing that needs to happen is we all need to accept the cards that we've been dealt. Leave the pitchforks with Gareth Southgate's name on them right back at home. No matter what you think of the man, and it might make you feel sick, but he is the second most successful England manager ever. And so the 26-man squad is the one that we have. And no more debating whether or not watching 180 minutes of Chelsea beat up AC Milan is enough to justify your opinion that Tomori should be on the plane ahead of Maguire. Trippier into the box, looking for Maguire, off the corner of the goal. A huge chance for England. The second thing that has to happen, and I'm going to put it simply, Bellingham has to start. The already protected back 3 was further being protected by the midfield 2 in Rice and Phillips, and they were essential to the success that happened at the Euros and led us to not concede a goal in open play throughout the whole of the tournament. But the thing is, Phillips has played 53 minutes of football this season, and it's not his fault, but I think I've played more. That combined with the fact that Bellingham is having yet another brilliant season so far with 9 goals and 3 assists and has played the full 90 in every game bar 1 this season. The shackles have to be let go by Southgate and we have to let the boy shine. England cannot leave, and this is true, the most valuable player in the world on their bench. Maguire finds Mount into Sterling. Sterling out to Shaw, puts a ball into the box, it's Bellingham! And he scored! What a header from the young lad. Get in! Jude Bellingham, the first goal of the tournament for England. So we've accepted the team that we have, and your dad has stopped sneaking Heinekens into Qatari stadiums, all while Bellingham is starting every single game, making me burn pictures of John Henry for not signing him a year ago. The third thing that needs to happen is big teams need to fall. Whether you like it or not, the draw needs to go in your favour, and big teams need to have fallen by the time England reach the knockout stages. See, England, if we're using everyone else's predictions, look like they have a very difficult run, facing Senegal, France, Spain, and even Argentina potentially in the final. And I think we can all agree, despite the wealth of talent that this country has produced over the past few years, that is a mountain that England will not be capable of climbing. And this is everything that needs to go right, not everything that will go right. So let's hope by the time England reach the group stages, one of those giants tripped at their first hurdle.
It's all gone wrong! This is absolutely insane! Saudi Arabia 2, Argentina 1!
The ball into the box, it's high from Harry Maguire, down to Saka, and it's in! I said it 2 minutes ago! I tell you what, Saka will score in this game. And the young boys are doing it for England! Come on, 2-0! But we can't rely on favours from other countries as much as we might make a habit out of it. England need to be prepared to face some seriously good teams. And I'm of the opinion that the World Cup has never been harder to win. Every team that we'll face will be organised, resolute, and always offer a threat going forwards. We have been praised with our almost impenetrable defence during the Euros, conceding only 2 in 7 games. England need to carry on this form to Qatar, but after conceding 11 goals in 8 matches this year, it doesn't look great. England need to tighten up their defence. Oh, good ball round the corner, and it's Iran who have got a goal back. Not good enough from England. Didn't see the ball round the corner, and they concede their first goal from open play in 2 tournaments. What? So in order for us to combat this, we need to set up in a way that doesn't allow pressure to build up on our defence. The centre-back position is undoubtedly the weakest part of our team, and with Southgate liking to push on the fullbacks, we need stability in the middle. But that is not, and I repeat not, with a 5 at the back. For me, England have to set up with a 4 at the back with perhaps a double pivot in front of them. This will allow for stability as well as keeping Gareth Southgate's golden children in Rice and Phillips to protect that back line at all costs, with a certain teenager right in front of them to make that connection between the defence and the attack just right. England scored 2 goals and had 5 shots on target during the entirety of the group stages in Euro 2020. For the love of God, I do not want to sit through another England versus Scotland game. Obviously, it won't be Scotland this time. Instead, it'll be with their slightly less aggressive yet more tolerable brother in Wales. Callum Wilson, he might just be offside. If he isn't, Grealish has put a ball into the back of the net. The 3 Lions have scored 6.